Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I think I have it. I think it's gonna work now.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna work now. Here we go. Someone said in the last live that this case was gonna drive me crazy, and I think it might have already. But this recording is from, or this is a news clip from the week after she went missing. They had a week, or the week after they had a day of music, and that's awesome. The whole community came together. Beautiful. Let's see. There we go. Okay. I just wanted to get y'all's opinion on it, really.
Their gathering in Truckee today spreads hope for Kiely Rodni's return. The 16-year-old has been missing for a week now after attending a large party. KTV's Alyssa Harrington joins us live from the newsroom with the details of what investigators are saying today about the case and the show of support for her.
And come together. A day of music with a message of hope. The Country for Kiely awareness concert at Truckee Regional.
Okay, yeah, so they put this concert together a week after she went missing. And what I just pay attention to what they say about this gathering. Something bothered me about. Never mind, I'm just gonna play it.
Park was held exactly 1 week since 16-year-old Kiely Rodni was last seen.
They say a song is twice as loud as a prayer.
The event brought members of the community together to share their love for Kiely, to say thanks to all those who have searched tirelessly for her, and to show support for her family. Many wore white in solidarity.
We feel like hopefully this will just help draw her here or know, at least from wherever she is.
Okay, and I don't know who these two girls are, but they're interviewing them. I guess they knew her, maybe. I don't know. Look, the way that everybody talks about Kiely in this week after she's gone missing video is interesting to me because they almost make it seem like they know she's dead already. I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it like that. Come for me, that's fine. But it just seems like they already are assuming that she has passed, and really this music is there to draw her spirit in, because it doesn't make, and you'll hear her say, it doesn't make sense that they say, we hope that she can hear hear this music, and it will draw her to us. And these people are not the only one that say that.
That we're here and we're helping her look for her, help draw her here or know.
To show support for her family. Many wore white in solidarity.
We feel like hopefully this will just help draw her here or know, at least from wherever she is, that we're here and we're helping her look for her.
Kiely was at a party with around.
Hear what she said? We were hoping that she can hear the music and it will draw her here. Like she's in the forest somewhere with a broken leg, and oh, they're playing my music. Oh, I know which way to go home. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, it would be different if they said this music is like a prayer to God. We hope that God brings her home safe. But that's not what they say.
300 people.
And they're not the only ones that say this. But I'm gonna play it one more time. But
at least from wherever she is, that
white in solidarity.
we feel like hopefully this will just help draw her here or know, at least from wherever she is, that we're here and we're helping her look for her.
Kiely was at a party with around 300 people last Friday night and early Saturday morning at the Prosser family campground. She never made it back to her parents' home in Truckee. Her car is missing and her phone turned off.
We are continuing every effort and every lead possible.
At a press conference, members of law enforcement said they are expanding their search. They have received more than 1,000 tips, including video from that party. They shared an image of Kiely at a Truckee business.
This is another weird thing. Everything they gave us, or they gave the public, had nothing to do with the party. Is this about the celebration? Hey, Scooby Dog, dude, what do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, but also just something to keep in mind that authorities did not give out any pictures of Kiely at a party. They didn't give, I mean, if you look at it, this picture is just from a gas station before the party, allegedly, right? We don't have her in a picture of either sweater that they were sharing, and and they don't even give us a current picture of the car, which also was weird. But check it out.
Just hours before she disappeared, as well as a picture of the hoodie she was wearing.
There was a lot of video at
The day of music is the celebration that was held, or sorry, it was a gathering for a week after she went missing. So they were hoping that them having a concert would draw Kiely in. The celebration of life is another gathering that they held yesterday. So they've had 2 hippie concerts already. Yes, I said that. Yes.
party. We've done a really good job of trying to collect that, as much of that as possible. That obviously takes time to review.
Videos posted on the Find Kiely Rodni
And what I want to get at is what the music teacher says.
Instagram show her playing instruments and singing with her grandfather.
She was always singing in the car, singing all the time, singing everything.
Community members have been holding search parties and teen-to-teen meetups to try to get information about who Kiely was last with. Hundreds of law enforcement personnel from several different agencies, including the FBI, have been assigned to the case. There's a dive team searching.
Check out, the dive team was set up here on the shore. I'm not really sure what part of the reservoir they were parked in, but these little photo ops are interesting to me.
Waterways in the area. There's air support, canines, and ATVs. Now, those who know Kiely, like Jenny Charles, her former music teacher, say they are determined to find her.
We're playing her songs, and
Pay attention to this.
we are playing things that we hope she can hear so she knows that we're going to find her.
We're playing things that we hope she can hear so she knows we're going to find her. How is she going to hear this? And again, she's not this music teacher is not the only one that said this. It was the 2 friends right before.
Kiely Rodni
Right?
was last
That said
seen to share music with a message of hope. The country for Kiely.
With the details
Where
of
is it? Sorry, I gotta.
Country for Kiely Rodni was last seen.
They say
Oh, whatever.
a song is twice as loud
Hey, crazy purple lady.
as a prayer.
The event brought members of the community together
Where is it?
to share their tirelessly for solidarity.
We feel like hopefully this will just help draw her here, or know, at least from wherever she is, that we're here and we're helping her look for her.
Kiely was
So we hope that she can hear this music and it will guide her here, like her spirit.
received more than 1,000 just hours before.
A lot of video at the possible.
And then look
And
what the music
singing with
teacher
her
says.
I'm singing everything.
Community members have been holding search parties and teen-to-teen meetups to try to get information about who Kiely was last with. Hundreds of law enforcement personnel from several different agencies, including the FBI, have been assigned to the case. There's a dive team searching waterways in the area. There's air support, canines, and ATVs. Now, those who know Kiely, like Jenny Charles, her former music teacher, say they are determined to find her.
We're playing her songs, and we are playing things that we hope she can hear so she knows that we're going to find her soon.
Or is that just a thing? Like, we hope that this music touches her spirit and this will help guide her here. I don't understand. I guess I'm just trying to understand this community because they all talk the same way. And I don't know. You know, when you're a tight-knit community, maybe you guys, they all have the same lingo, but I just don't understand why everyone just a week later is saying, we're having this gathering of music so she can hear our music and it can help guide her here, and she knows we'll find her. What does that mean? I know it's a hope thing. I get it, but I guess I'm already super skeptical of everybody at this point. That I don't care. I just care about what happened to this person.
Members of law enforcement say they're also knocking on doors and collecting video footage. They set up a tip line for anyone who has information, and you can stay anonymous. Reporting live in the news.
the girl, the long brown haired lady that was holding press conferences. Yeah, she's kind of the face of the department. I don't know. She's been kind of um absent, right?
True. I'm Alyssa Harrington, KTVU, Fox.
Yeah, she has been kind of absent too. And what do you think about this?
Tonight, with new developments in the search for missing teen. A special dive team says they have recovered 16-year-old Kiely Rodni's.
Why don't they say AWP? She disappeared when the car was found. That's a very good point, Crazy Purple Lady. I never realized that. That's true. The timing is interesting. And why do these news anchors not mention AWP?
We start tonight with new developments in the search for missing teen. A special dive team says they have recovered 16-year-old Kiely Rodni's Honda CR-V from Prosser Lake. They found a body inside, and investigators say it is likely Kiely. It is certainly not the outcome the community was hoping for.
Have them find her upside down in her car in the lake was just thinking about the panic she must.
So have I. I've literally lost sleep also.
She has a daughter. You know, you just really feel for her.
But check this
Under
out.
death's shadow, the rising sun shines light well received in knowing her. Kiely, still more questions than answers about
This is the interesting part.
what happened and also what took so long to find her. ABC 10's Luke Clary is looking at those questions tonight.
The discovery of Kiely Rodni's car and presumably her inside of it answers a question that her loved ones have been struggling with for more than 2 weeks now. But it also raises many questions. As investigators draped a cover over Kiely Rodni's Honda CR-V, it brought the search for the missing 16-year-old to an end, and an answer Truckee had been longing for.
May you find some peace somehow, somewhere in these beautiful mountains, maybe.
She vanished after a party at the Prosser family campground. More than 2 weeks later, Specialty Search and Rescue Team Adventures with Purpose answered the call.
We understand that the resource we provide with our unique
To Prosser Creek Reservoir at 10:40 Sunday morning. By 11:15, they'd found her. Very few.
So check this part right here. Right here. This is what we're trying to get at. So they just talked about Adventures with Purpose. And then look what this reporter says. He's standing right by where Kiely's car was pulled out.
By 11:15, they'd found her. Very few clues remain here in the spot where authorities pulled Kiely's car out of the lake.
Are you sure? Because Check It TV was just there. And they found stuff.
The Adventures with Purpose team say they found it just 55 feet off the shore, 14 feet below the surface.
55 feet off the shore, they found the car. Away from the shore. 55 feet. Think about how far away that is or how close that is. Sets of teeth on Kylie's pics. Something weird about her teeth, not a retainer. Oh yeah, I've seen some videos about that where they talk about her teeth. Wasn't it Ryan Upchurch that kind of was talking about that it wasn't actually her? They just changed the teeth to I don't know. It got a little crazy.
55 feet is 18 yards.
55 feet is 18 yards.
Yeah.
Damn.
Almost to the from goal line to the 20.
Oh
Almost.
damn. Car wasn't found at 11:15 a.m. Don't let Check It TV. Nick only noticed the blip on sonar at 11:24. I guess I have to go back and check that on their video.
It raises questions. Feet off the shore. Adventures with Purpose team say they found it just 55 feet off the shore, 14 feet below the surface. It raises questions for officials.
How did we not find it when we were searching? The lake was extensively searched with side sonar, with an ROV. We had divers, we had swimmers.
But you had divers, you had swimmers, you had sonar, but the car was only, 18 yards? You said?
Yeah.
18 yards from the shore. The car was only 18 yards from the shore. I mean, I'm not doubting, again, from yesterday's discussion, today's discussion will not be as long as yesterday's. So sorry if you lost sleep. What was I saying? I'm reading your comments at the same time, so I am sorry if I kind of go back and forth. Which makes me believe that the car was not there when they were extensively searching the lake. I kind of want to give them a little bit more credit, and the people that work for them. I want to, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with this. Yes, that's what I think too, Real Justice. I don't think the car was there either. I really don't think so. Yeah, but I don't think it was there. Don't let Check It TV distract you. What I mean, Crazy Purple. Here, I'll put the link there in case you want to explain. Yeah. Helicopter could see the bottom of the lake from the air, and no car was there. Yeah, I don't think the car was there either. I went back and forth on this yesterday in yesterday's live because it was either there's this huge conspiracy and authorities and everybody else didn't want the car to be found, or a couple days later the car was placed there. I'm starting to believe that the car was placed there after the fact. You're not buying Check It TV. Why is that? It's because it just doesn't make sense, in my opinion. Doesn't make sense. Why do people not believe Check It TV? See, the thing is, if you want to believe Check It TV, it's okay. It's just weird because we don't know this YouTube channel. How do you know if that's her stuff? What if her stuff was recovered? What if everything was recovered? How do you know it wasn't? We don't know anything. How do you know this person just didn't put a laptop down there and say, hey, look, I found a laptop? I mean, the authorities didn't even respond to it because they probably thought it was just some kind of joke. I mean, I don't know. You have to go through these possibilities. It can go both ways. Check It TV got more emotional than all Kai's friends. It could be fake. Could be fake. Stuff Check It found could have been planted after the car. That's what I think too, Real. I've considered that too. Yep.
I think when we were searching, the lake was extensively searched with side sonar, with an ROV. We had divers, we had swimmers. I think that's part of what we're going to have to go back to do and debrief.
Other important questions remain. Did Riley drive along this dirt road from the party to the shore? Could there have been foul play?
At this time, we're not going to be able to say anything like that.
New questions.
Because obviously we have a multifaceted investigation with multiple agencies, it can take time.
But answers remain far from reach. We're told that an autopsy will happen to...
But Kylie's mom at coffee place when found out daughter was missing. Kylie's mom eating sushi when car was found. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Kylie's mom, eating. I don't know. But, like after they found it and they told her, she just stayed at the coffee. Who eats? They serve sushi at a coffee place? I think that should have been my initial problem with that. What?
Tomorrow, and then it could take another 4 to 6 weeks to get the results of a toxicology report. Back to you.
That was ABC 10's Luke Clary reporting again. This appears to be a heartbreaking end to weeks of searching and hoping. ABC 10's Alex Bell has a closer look at the timeline.
The search for Kiely.
Okay, so what about all the stickers on the Mac? How would he know what stickers were on the laptop? Well, how do we know it was her laptop? I'm not saying it isn't, but how do we know it is? I mean, I guess these are the questions that those that don't believe that it was her laptop, this is what they asked. This is what you go through. So how do you know it was her laptop? Has it been confirmed that it's her laptop? Are we saying that I'm kind of going both directions with this? Are we saying that the cops left it there? Like they really just left it there? Yesterday I was talking about a conspiracy in the town. Maybe they didn't want her to be found. I mean, their father and the grandfather confirmed. Did she live with them? I'm just being a devil's advocate because I'm not sure. If you were to ask me right now if I believe those are her belongings, I will tell you I have no idea. It's her mom's laptop. Dad and Grandpa told him to dive again to find the phone. I guess I haven't seen those interviews. My daughter didn't come home last night. I would not be at a coffee shop. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Rodni began a little more than 2 weeks ago. On Friday, August 5th, the 16-year-old from Truckee attended a large high school party at the Prosser family campground. The next day, the Placer County Sheriff's Office shared a Facebook post about the missing teen. And by August 8th, several local agencies were searching for Rodni. And on August 9th, a surveillance video from a Truckee business was released. And it showed Rodni before she went missing. Days had passed and detectives...
See, I want to know why this is the only photo they have released. Why this one? How come they haven't actually released any of her at the party? I understand that there are minors at this party, so they can't release, they can't show their photos, but you can blur them out. You know, I've always had an issue with that. Why don't we have video of her there? We just have this photo of her the day of the party. Yesterday, I was playing around with the theory that maybe, something happened on the way back from Reno. Remember, she was at Reno the day before. What could have happened at Reno? I have questions like, was it Jagger, Kate, and Kiely in Reno? Why did Jagger and Kate go to Reno to search for her if everybody else was searching at the reservoir? Where's the surveillance video of her buying the alcohol? She can't buy alcohol. It's just, I don't understand that they have a reason for only releasing this photo and nothing of the party. Even to this day, nothing has been released. Jagger has been releasing videos of himself and Kiely on his Instagram and Snapchat. But if Sammy was with Kiely the whole time at the party, don't they have pictures of them together? They're going to be taking pictures. I don't know what.
Detectives from local, state, and federal agencies continue to follow hundreds of tips and conduct interviews. 10 days after Rodni's disappearance on August 15th, the group Adventures with Purpose announced that they would help with the search. Shortly after arriving in California on August 21st, the group said that they had found Rodni with her car in 14 feet of water in the Prosser Creek Reservoir. It's not far from the campground where the high school party was held.
I don't know. To me, this part was interesting where he says, there are no clues here where she was found. He was standing
families.
right there. It was right here. This was weird.
Very few clues remain here in the spot where authorities pulled Kiely's car out of the lake. The Adventures with Purpose team say they found it just 55 feet off the shore.
Because that's the way Kate could talk Jagger to be with her that day. Kate knew Jagger wouldn't pass up Reno because Jagger's so in love with Kiely. He willingly to look at their favorite spots. So do you believe in the love triangle theory then, Crazy Purple? Do you guys believe there was some sort of love triangle situation happening? Let's see. Yesterday that I got this one. with the interview. Could have sworn I had it. Oh, here it is. Yep, it's right here. Hey, Jody, how are you?
So that's why we came here today.
Do you guys think these two were hitting it or what? You believe Kylie broke up with Jagger for cheating, or his way of life didn't fit hers anymore? Possibly, but it does seem like he was so. I mean, look at all the stuff that he posts after. You know, all these videos and just so much love he had for her. I mean, is this their way of getting, I guess, clout after the fact, or did he really care about Kylie in that way? Sometimes it's just got to find it interesting, these friendships. It was Jagger and Kate that went to Reno to look for her the day that everybody was at the reservoir. To me, that says something, because maybe they were all three together in Reno the day before. I'm really starting to believe that, you know, they were all in Reno and something happened in Reno and something happened to Kylie, and these two, I don't know. If Jagger was involved, he would be in jail. Yeah, I mean, if there was foul play, somebody would be in jail, right?
Because I wanted to look around for myself because I haven't been here yet.
Jody.
It is an interview you will only see here on Fox 40 News. The boyfriend of missing teen Kiely Rodni launching his own search for her and telling us about the last time he and her friends saw her. Thanks for joining us for Fox 40 News at 5. I'm Nikki Lorenzo.
And I'm Eric Harriman. Fox 40 has live team coverage in the search for Kylie. Eric Rucker is in Truckee for us this evening as a massive team of law enforcement and community members spend a fifth day.
Am I weird? I like to listen to these things. I like to go back and listen to them. This is what I was doing yesterday. But I really, really find it interesting what you guys think. So if you're listening, and I mean, you can't be afraid to kind of say what you think. Sometimes discussion allows for opportunity of discovery. I mean, I could listen to this stuff all day long, but if you guys don't talk to me about it or we can't discuss, then I'm kind of just back where I started, or maybe you two. How do we even know that body AWP found was Kylie? Yeah, we don't. I mean, we don't. It was AWP that said, they confirmed it on Facebook before authorities did. People thought that was weird too. But I mean, eventually it was confirmed that it was her, right?
Trying to find her.
We're going to start with Fox 40's Arena Shaddix, who's joining us now live near Reno. And Ro, you spoke exclusively with Kylie's close friend and her boyfriend, who are checking some of.
This was just a weird interview for me. I don't know. I keep going back listening to this interview because, again, my friends, you and I know that this interview that Jagger gave sounded like that sermon that Chris Watts had on his porch. I know we were one of the first people to really think about that, because it's strange. It's just strange. Everything is just so strange. And everybody could have let this case go already. But every time that a new development happens, we're just left with more questions. Like, we found Kylie, we found the car, but there is no resolution here. We just have more questions. You know, sometimes like that couple that was found in the same area, people are not asking a lot of questions about that. It's kind of a clear-cut case, right? But this one just doesn't let up. Like, there are just more questions. I guess that's why people are still talking about it. But you guys, you need to go back and look at this stuff yourself, and then watch the development from when she was reported missing to now. And now, knowing what we know, go back and watch this stuff, and then kind of, I don't know, just like analyze it and come up with some ideas.
The locations where she spent some time. What do they have to say?
Well, Nikki and Eric, I'm standing at a location above Reno. Take a look behind me. It is absolutely gorgeous here. This is a place where Kylie and her boyfriend Jagger spent many hours together. He and a close friend described her as a very smart young woman.
He and a close friend, like Kate. It's got to be Kate or Max, because it's not Sammy.
Tough girl, and they are confident she is still alive. It's been 5 days since Kyly's boyfriend Jagger Westfall has heard from her. He says they exchanged text messages before she left for a senior farewell party at the Prosser family campground, the last place anyone so far has reported.
Okay, so we saw this one yesterday. Look at all the helpline numbers from beginning. Google each number as they change. What happens when you Google it? Because I'm not gonna do that right now. But what happens? Is there something weird, crazy? It seems like you feel like there's something really strange also happening. Here we go. This one.
Search is on for a missing 16-year-old. As many as 300.
This was one of the first interviews that Sammy gave as well. It worries me that Ellie kept saying in latest press conference that the main thing is that they're for the family. Well, what if family don't want this investigated? Wouldn't law enforcement think that's weird that the family wouldn't want that investigated? I mean, wouldn't that give them red flags though?
Other young people. Kylie texted her mom around 11:30 p.m. to say she'd be leaving the party soon. She never made it home. Her car is also missing, along with her cell phone and credit cards, which have not been used.
How come they don't say her laptop's missing? They say her cell phone's missing, her credit card is missing. But why aren't they saying her laptop's missing? Isn't that what was found in the reservoir just a few days ago? Did they not know she had a laptop? I mean, I don't know. So the family said that there were credit cards and phone missing, but no laptop. Is that a laptop that we see in that video? In AWP's video?
This will be the search group over here.
Sammy Smith.
Look at this girl. She's like, okay, this is what we're going to do. You're going to search here. You're going to search here. We see Sammy doing more here than where are the cops? Where are the cops? I see like locals here. There's a reporter there. Where are the freaking cop cars? That is weird, Crazy Purple. It is weird.
Was at the party with Kylie and is one of the search.
Look at that. We have a lot of. Oh my God. She feels real bad now. She feels real bad. Yeah, she feels bad now. I'm glad she's getting hugs. I'm sorry. I'm kind of being an asshole now at this point, but whatever.
Coordinators. What time did you last see her?
The last time I saw Kylie was around 12:25 in the morning.
Last time I saw Kylie was at 12:25 in the morning. The last time that Kylie's phone pinged was at 12:33 in the morning. Was that 8 minutes? So 8 minutes after Sammy left, phone died. And we're assuming that's when the car went into the water, right? That's when the accident happened? Accident?
12:25 in the morning of the party. 12:25. I saw Kylie.
One of the search coordinators. What time did you last see her?
The last time I saw Kylie was around 12:25 in the morning of the party. I was leaving and I gave her a hug, telling her I loved her and goodbye, and for her to get home safe or be safe.
Do you think that your friend?
So you hugged her and told her, get home, be safe, because you didn't want her to drive you home because she was too drunk. So you told your super drunk friend, bye, I'm leaving, be safe, have fun, I'm out.
And was abducted.
I think there's a definite.
Isn't that what she said? Did she say she got a call or she saw her?
I think there's a definite home safe or be leaving and I gave her a hug. 25 in the morning of the party. I was leaving and I gave her a hug, telling her I loved her and goodbye, and for her to get home safe or be safe.
Do you think that your friend was abducted?
I think there's a definite chance of it.
Mags Larson.
There's a definite chance she got abducted. Sammy's been all on board with this abduction thing since the beginning.
Is another of Kylie's friends who was at the party.
I need her to come home and I need us to find her.
I also spoke with Kylie's mom, Lindsay, who says there's no way she's run away. If she's with somebody who's got her against her will, what would you say to the people or person who has your daughter right now?
Just please give me my baby back.
It's interesting, right? And then we can go back to this one.
It's been 14 days since Kiely Rodni went missing.
Now this is 2 weeks later, so this is turning into like a timeline live at this point.
Following a late night party at a campground, her disappearance triggering a massive search. Authorities scouring the surrounding area for any sign of
There's that lady.
the surrounding area for any sign of the 16-year-old or her car, and releasing surveillance images of Kiely in the hours before her disappearance. And yet, authorities appear no closer to finding her, this week announcing they're scaling back the search.
We've had over like 9,000 man hours into searching, which is pretty astronomical. Our biggest problem is where do we go and how do we keep sustaining this?
Desperate for answers, Kiely's extended family reached out to a group of volunteer scuba.
Oh, okay, so it was Kylie's extended family that reached out to AWP. Okay.
Scuba diving sleuths to help.
All of the agents, sheriffs, and detectives that I've spoken with are all completely baffled.
Earlier this year, NBC exclusively profiled the group Adventures with Purpose when they helped a family find their missing mom.
It's a Kia.
Specializing in cold cases of people and their vehicles gone missing underwater, on Saturday, they'll start working with local authorities to search for Kiely.
Almost everyone that we find is in areas that other agencies have already searched.
What is it about your technology that sets you apart?
It's the ability to manipulate it the way we do.
But see, this is the thing. The car was off the shore. It was 55 feet off the shore. I don't think you need sonar really to see that. Because they keep saying it's because we have equipment that law enforcement doesn't. What the heck is law enforcement using? An Etch-a-Sketch or what? What is it called? It's just what are you using? Like First Act sonar brand? Like what? You're telling me that the equipment that this department can't see through 14 feet of water? I would understand if it was like 47 feet of water, 50 feet of water, which that reservoir does go that deep. But you're telling me that it can't look into 14 feet of water? You guys need to upgrade your equipment, I guess. Yep, that's right, Crazy Purple. She's on a roll. Crazy Purple, I dropped the StreamYard link if you want to chat. Dad and Grandpa think flower play. How do you know that, Crazy Purple? It says reservoir much clearer. I would think so. I don't think Dad and Granddad will talk to Kylie's mom about separation while getting divorced. Yeah.
Tonight, volunteer sleuths doing what they can to keep this case from going cold. Aaron McLaughlin, NBC News. Scouring the surrounding
into searching, which is pretty astronomical. Our biggest problem is where do we go and how do we keep sustaining this?
Desperate for answers, Kylie's extended family reached out to a group of volunteer scuba diving sleuths to help.
All of
Okay, that one's not going to show, so I'm going to remove from the studio. Dad and Granddad were always there, even got laptop and verified it. Oh yeah, from that Check It TV thing, right? Let's see. This was that 8-9 search.
The mother of a missing California 16-year-old is sharing the last text her daughter sent her before she vanished. Kiely Rodni has been missing since the weekend, and her mother, Lindsay, tells ABC News that her daughter...
Like, as we see all these new news clippings, what do you think? What do you think about all this? Because that's all I'm trying to show you is the news clippings. That's it. That's kind of where I get my conspiracies from. Now knowing what we know. Imagine if Check It TV would have found the car with a kayak and a snorkel. Dude, he put his phone down. And even if it wasn't her stuff, you could see the bottom of the freaking, like, the reservoir. It was 14 feet. I mean, yes, I know the water
texted
rises.
her, saying that she would be leaving a party she was at in approximately 45 minutes before coming straight home. The worried mother told the outlet that she told her daughter to be safe and that she loved her. According to Lindsay, Kiely replied, quote, "Okay, Mom, I love you too." However, Lindsay says that she never came home. She goes on to explain that when she woke up the next morning and realized her daughter hadn't come home, she called and texted her but got no response. She explains that's when she knew something something was wrong. Lindsay also tells the outlet that it's not likely Kiely ran away, since all of her belongings are still at home. She adds that it was already so out of character that Kiely didn't respond to any of her worried messages. According to investigators from the Placer County Sheriff's Office, who have been handling Kiely's disappearance as a possible abduction, Kiely was last seen at about 12:30 a.m. on Saturday. People previously confirmed that on Friday night, Kiely was one of more than 100 juveniles and young adults who had attended a party near the Prosser family campground, about 10 miles north of Truckee, California. Police say Kiely's phone hasn't been on since she left the party, and investigators have been unable to track down her silver 2013 Honda CR-V, which bears a California license plate with 8YUR127. In a video shared by the Placer County Sheriff's Office on Facebook, Kiely's mom previously pleaded for help and begged her to come home.
We just want her home. We're so scared and we miss her so much and we love her so much. And Kiely, we love you. And if you see this, please just come home. I want nothing more than to hug you.
Kiely's disappearance has caught the attention of a number of celebrities who are now helping raise awareness about the missing teen. Comedian James Corden shared Kiely's.
Okay, this part was interesting to me. These celebrities caught wind of this and they were sharing it. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Hold on. Check It TV. Sorry, I had to take a potty break. I'm going to use code word next time for potty break. Because my old friends know, like, hold on, I have to pee. Check It TV is suing people if they use their content. Well, I mean, yeah, that's their right to do that, right? But no, I'm not going to do that. The only reason why I was showing AWP stuff in the other lives that I was doing was because they said it's cool. Oh, here we go. There we go. That's the first time that's happened. I've never gotten that before. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no. So I'm not gonna put their stuff in there. Really, everything that you see on the screen, I downloaded from like ABC, NBC, whatever. Look into SF Investigate YouTube, who was sitting with dad and granddad. I will do that. So, why do you think it's weird that sorry, I keep messing with this because I have like super weird get headaches. What was I saying? Oh yeah, these guys here. These celebrities were sharing Kiely
missing person poster on his Instagram and also in his Instagram stories, asking the public for help with any information. Actress Gwyneth Paltrow also shared the poster in her stories. According to
even Gwyneth Paltrow shared it. Find Kiely Rodni. That's crazy. I've never seen that. I've never really seen celebrities do that kind of stuff. Are you using a VPN or something? Crazy Purple Lady says, am I using a VPN or something? No, I'm not. But I'm on a Mac. I trust the Mac. It's because like on my chat right now, I got the bots that said the trolls that are like dating 21 or those kind of things. And there they are again. Crazy Purple, do you want to be a mod? Okay.
A Facebook alert from the Placer County Sheriff's Office, Kiely is described as 5 feet 7 inches tall. She weighs approximately 115 pounds and has blonde hair and hazel eyes. Of a number of celebrities who are now helping raise awareness about the missing teen. Comedian James Corden shared Kiely's missing person poster on his Instagram and also in his Instagram stories, asking the public for help with any information. Actress Gwyneth Paltrow also shared the poster in her stories. According to a Facebook alert from the Placer County Sheriff's Office, Kiely is described as 5 feet 7 inches tall. She weighs approximately 115 pounds and has blonde hair and hazel eyes.
Yes, I do. Don't worry, I'm protected, guys. I know people have been having issues with their stuff. My My husband is in tech, so it's all good. Don't worry about me. Where's this? Thank you. All right. I kind of got a little sidetracked here. Let's see. Here we go.
It's been 14 days.
Yeah, but I'm not doing. I mean, I don't download from other people's whatever stuff. Something up with people looking into the case getting hacked. Maybe it's me and I should go. I've been channel hopping for weeks. I'm on a tablet. Dude, I channel hop like crazy.
But
Let's see. There's another video I wanted to show you guys about the abduct. Oh, this. Oh man, we were talking about this yesterday, but this one.
The question was which agency requested. I'm not exactly sure that an agency had reached out and requested from within our unified command, but as everybody's reading online and seeing all the
Wouldn't they know that it was Kylie's extended family and friends that wanted AWP there? Wouldn't they know? But they're not sure. I don't know. It's just everything is weird to me at this point. I just kind of wanted to talk about what we were talking about yesterday because it really doesn't make sense.
information that was coming out, and we realized that there was an interest from Adventures with Purpose. We did link up that group with Sergeant Mike Powers with the Placer County Sheriff's Office. They had a lot.
What do you guys think would have happened if AAWP didn't come in? Look at dark green outfit, body language.
Of communication as they were going to be traveling to this area, and then a lot of detailed information that was shared that wasn't necessarily out to the public yet that hopefully was of assistance to helping them locate the area to go.
I'm kind of curious what it was that the public didn't know that they shared to AWP that helped them locate Kiely. That's what he just said, right?
You said the car was found in the area where you've been searching since the beginning. What did AWP have that maybe you guys didn't have, or why was that missed?
And yeah, they're upset because they already searched that part of the lake, and then the car just randomly appears. I really think that the car just appeared there after the fact. I mean, what do you guys think?
The initial search.
You don't think they wanted it found? This is what I was talking about yesterday. Yeah, like either they didn't want it found or they did look for it and it wasn't there. Those are the only two possibilities.
I think that's a great question. That's one that everybody's going to have, right? Is how did we not find it when we were searching? The lake was extensively searched with side sonar, with an ROV. We had divers, we had swimmers. I think that's part of what we're going to have to go back to do.
That's something interesting that I want to ask everybody. Just kind of, do you guys think that they didn't want it found, or do you guys think that the car was placed there after the fact?
Debrief. You know, when peace officers are out in the field and volunteers and searchers, it doesn't mean that they're experts in the field, right? These are sometimes ancillary duties, and we're calling from other agencies to try to jump in. And tracking underwater is an extremely difficult thing to do. So I think part of our debrief on any of
Ugly Truckin', you think that the car was placed there afterwards?
these situations is how do we figure out to improve our services, work on our resources and the way that we use them. A lot of this equipment is high end, very expensive, and you really need to have a lot of practice and expertise. And I think that's where a group like Adventures with Purpose is able to focus and practice those skills and really hone them. And so we're appreciative that they were able to come out and locate it.
You don't think they wanted it found? You don't think they wanted it found? Oh wait, what? I forgot what my options were. One, they don't want it found. I can't do polls on here. Or two, car was placed after. What do you guys think? What department dives? Like rescue teams, maybe? How do you not have a department that dives when you're surrounded by lakes, reservoirs, rescue teams?
Anything from our volunteers as well as law enforcement that have been out there. I mean, we literally.
Dang, Ugly Truckland said they knew it was their diversion. I like that. I like that. You're witty. I like it. I like it.
They had people swimming in the water looking down so that we didn't.
You had people swimming in the water looking down, bro. Isn't like that place where they found her? Isn't that a place where you park your boat or your car or something? I don't get it. I'm sorry. Someone tell me I'm wrong, or tell me some logic. Like, make it make sense. They didn't want her found, or the car was not there when they were looking for it, or Ellie is completely bossy pants. Man, I didn't want to go there, dude. I didn't want to go there. I did not want to go there. But yes, that's well, okay. Actually, the third point goes with the first point. They don't want it found, so they're incompetent. Who did the diving? Yeah, right. Well, actually, I just showed you who did. Do you think they just missed the car? I mean, I don't know. Could they have just missed the car? Honestly, if you think there was an accident happening, why would you start from the middle of the reservoir out? Think about it. Why would you start from the middle of the reservoir out? You're going to start at the edges. So I'm not even in law enforcement or in any kind of rescue team, but if I was in charge of something like this, I would search the outside first, right? Especially around where the party was. Okay, look at the shore first and just trace around where the party was. I mean, wouldn't that make sense? Federal funding allows for every country fire departments to have a dive opt part of the SAR operations. Well, thank you for that. That makes sense though, right? Yeah. Bad cops know who bad cops are. Good cops don't know who the bad cops are. That's very true. Well, I think they would know though. I think they would know. But look at where they were searching. Look, it's right here.
Seeing her.
And so I was just
alive.
No, that's not the right one. It's
14
this one.
feet below the surface. She vanished. But it also more than 10:40 Sunday morning.
Her family light upon us, remind
They were looking. Hold on.
The discovery of Kiely Rodni's car and presumably her inside of it answers a question that her loved ones have been struggling with.
Okay, so
as investigators draped the cover over Kiely Rodni's Honda CRV, it brought the search for the missing He
I know where
vanished after.
I know I saw it. It was maybe this one where they show it. Oh, this was the Hope. Sorry, I'm skipping through. But I know they showed who it was that was searching for her.
The mother of a
Let me find it. Hold on. Give me a second. Because I know I saw it. Inside Edition. No. Is it this one?
It's been okay. Her disappearance triggering a massive search. Surrounding area for any sign of the 16-year-old or
what video, Crazy Purple?
Images of Kiely in the hours before her disappearance. And yet, authorities appear no closer to finding her. This week announcing they're scaling back the search.
We've had over like 9,000 man hours into searching, which is.
I'm trying to find where they were showing it. I one listen to Green Shirt answer. Also look at the party pic. I will. Just I'm trying to find. I'm going through a lot, y'all. I know. I'm sorry. But it's because it shows you who these rescue people were that were contacted. To prosecution, execution now. What do you mean? Ugly Truckland. The Ellie already had a solid confession, just not names. At the time, along with with valid evidence, it's turning to undercovers for confessions at this point, but people will be arrested along the way. You think so? I know. I'm sorry, Crazy Purple. I'm kind of going all over the place. This one right here is the one you're talking about.
Finding her this week, announcing they're scaling back the search.
We've had over like 9,000 man hours into searching, which is pretty astronomical. Our biggest problem is where do we go and how do we keep sustaining this?
Desperate for answers, Kiely's extended family reached out to a group of volunteer scuba diving sleuths to help.
All of the agents, sheriffs, and detectives that I've spoken with are all completely baffled.
Earlier this year, NBC exclusively profiled the group Adventures with Purpose.
Anytime you see a green shirt cops, it seems weird. Why do you think that? I put the StreamYard link in case anybody... Seems like there are a lot of people in the back row today. I'm not used to that.
When they helped a family find their missing mom.
It's a Kia.
Specializing in cold cases of people and their vehicles gone missing underwater, on Saturday, they'll start working with local authorities to search for Kiely.
Almost everyone that we find is in areas that other agencies have already searched.
What is it about your
What whole crazy purple? I have so many videos up right now. I don't even know kind of where to go from here. Because I wanted to show the rescue teams. Oh, I think it's this one, actually. Maybe not. Just click on the link, dude. That's all you gotta do. And just allow camera and microphone access, and you're good. That's Kate and Jagger. This is Inside Edition. Oh, okay, I see you. Just allow camera and microphone. There we go. There you are.
Yeah, but I think it's going to echo.
No, you're good. Can you
Am
hear
I
me?
not? Yeah, see, it's got to echo. I don't know how to turn that off. It echoes for me.
If you have two
Oh, no,
windows,
I hear it now.
If you have two windows open, close one.
Two windows. Oh, okay. Shit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. Shoot.
You're good. You're
Holy
good.
cow. That's all it took?
That's
was
all
to
it
delete
takes.
the other window. Wow. Okay.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
not electronically inclined at all.
Not at
All
all.
right. So how do I see the public chat?
Just go, if you're in StreamYard, look to the right, and you should see private chat or comments.
I
And
see
click on
chat with
comments.
everybody in studio.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put it on my phone and turn down the volume.
That's what I do.
All right. Just keep playing. Just keep playing your thing, and I'll be able to catch up with you now.
Okay, okay.
So
Thank you
you
for being
did
here, by the
get-
way.
No problem. Thank you for going over this because I don't trust half the 98% of the other channels. So I really trust you because you just dig into every little thing.
But sometimes that's a bad thing. See, I'm trying to figure out if maybe I'm kind of
it's
going
not a bad thing.
overboard.
No, it's not a bad thing. We need to keep this going until they feel the pressure to put out toxicology or something. I think they felt the pressure and now might be doing it in 2 weeks instead of waiting until November. But I'm pretty sure they're going to do it as an accident. But mom sure does seem peaceful, and dad and granddad sure do seem angry, and it's just been a crazy ride.
I'm kind of wondering if, you know, mom was part of this like hippie community, but dad and grandpa weren't. And so,
Dad and mom seem to have a bad kind of fallout and don't even talk. Is what I'm sort of getting out of all the interviews and stuff. Dad and grandpa were sitting on the bank watching AWP. Dad and grandpa were there talking to AWP. Dad and grandpa were there, or at least grandpa was there to get the laptop, I think. So I think dad and grandpa think foul play, and mom wants the world to forget about it.
Mom wants everyone to mind their own business, which, I mean, I'm not a
Well,
mother,
she
so
shouldn't
yeah.
put herself out there. Hey, find my kid. Help me find my kid. I want to bring her home. Oh, no thanks to AWP. Okay, media, go silent. We want to rest in peace. Yeah, all that shit really makes sense.
Well, that's what we were talking about yesterday, remember? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, what she was asking for but see, then again, she was they were having these music festivals to try and guide. See, and this, I asked Daniel, I was like, am I being just an a-hole? And he's like, yeah, probably, because these
Oh
people
no,
are
you're
just
not. Oh no, you're not.
they're trying to find peace, but they're saying things like we like
Okay,
just
so you think if you're not a mom, you don't care. Okay, you're a mom to a lot of kids all day, but if your dog was at Zeus, is that what your dog's name is? Zeus?
yes.
Okay, so if Zeus went missing and you called for him tonight and he wouldn't come home, would you not dig into it till you found Zeus? Would you not be searching? I know when I looked for my missing dog, I was in creek water over my head. My mom and I went back and bought a raft so we could keep going down the creek.
Yeah.
Like we kept looking.
Yeah.
And this is over a dog. Now, if my
Well, yeah.
16-year-old daughter, 17-year-old daughter, I don't care. She's 26 now. She goes missing. I'm not going to have the media quiet. I'm going to be watching all this stuff. Help me find my daughter. What remains were in the back? Who determined that?
AWP.
AWP didn't have they just knew there was remains in the back. They said she's in the back. They never said it was Kiely. They said she's in the back. In plenty of interviews, they say they were told from the first thing that they put out that the police or whatever, investigators or whatever, are saying it's Kiely or coming back identifying as Kiely. That's not AWP doing their testing.
Mm-hmm. All they had was a picture of her, I bet, because they put it on Facebook. Remember, they put it up before anybody else. They said we have found her. It's confirmed. We have found her.
Yeah, and did she die before or after in the water? And they're just gonna say it's an accident, and we're never gonna know unless these YouTubers like you and all these other people keep it up because they're feeling the pressure.
Well, see,
there's a UK lady connected to it somehow, and there's a lot of sex trafficking.
Oh God.
There's a lot of I've been watching the Ukraine sex traffic for years. So that kind of fit so there might be a sex trafficking ring. It's like the Summer Wells case. Why couldn't the cops look in those burn barrels that were sealed? There's 6 or 8 burn barrels on the property, but they're allowed to search everywhere and use all that money up, but they're not allowed to search the burn barrel. There's just and now Summer Wells has died down. So there's no more pressure.
You think that they think so? Basically, you're on this plane of conspiracy. Conspiracy is a real thing.
I mean, it's just I've been doing this for 20 years with the conspiracy, and this shit fits right on in. And them green shirt cop wearing cops, they're around that brown headed lady. They watch the other cops' interviews, and I watch their body language as I'm watching the red faced guy answer questions. Then he'll also have the green shirt guys. You want to take over the answer to this one? Why are they green shirt guys have to take over the answer to this one?
Well,
you were
because
answering all the other ones.
Because she's more of a general. She's just like the White House spokesperson, but she doesn't know every single detail, or maybe she can't speak of it. But she's just kind of like the
she
face
disappeared when the car was gone. She disappeared as soon as the car was found.
Someone said in the chat that at that point it was transferred over to another agency, so she could no longer actually speak about it.
Yeah, every time you call an agency, they lead you to another agency, to lead you to another agency, to lead you. Oh, now it's the feds are involved. Now the FBI is involved. And then Nevada puts out on Facebook or somewhere that they're the ones involved. Who really is involved? Come on now. Come on. This is just crazy.
Cherokee Raider, how are you? Says Dad and Grandpa thinks foul play. Mom does not want to admit that she allowed her daughter to get in a situation that took her life. I don't think the mom doesn't want to admit that. She says that in an interview that she thought she was going to be safe, that these parties happen a lot. I bet you that this party was a lot like this party that we see here. It was just like this get together. I mean, it's not, I don't think I'm insulting anyone if I say it's like a hippie gathering, because it's a festival of love and music, whatever. But they just seem super chill and nonchalant about it. And I mean, 7 days after Kiely, she wasn't found, they had this, day of music or something. And now they're having another party. It's just everything that I see from these people it's just party, party, party.
Okay, so my mom's a hippie. And when her mom died, my grandma loved Christmas, and my mom would cut down the tree for my grandma. And when my grandma died, I had to cut down the tree for my mom for Christmas because she was still so distraught. She couldn't even barely get out of bed. And this woman's smiling on TV, not thanking AWP for finding her daughter and having a party. And look, these people in the back, I don't want to say them, but like, oh my goodness, like, I don't know anybody that could be this calm and collective. And think so different as her ex-husband, and whether father-in-law or whatever, father that won't talk to her and sides with her ex-husband. I can't figure that one out. If it's her dad or if it's her ex-husband's dad, which they haven't got a divorce yet, but.
Oh, okay. But yeah, actually, you know what? You guys bring up a good point. I guess I didn't even think about that. That she didn't even thank AWP for finding her. It's almost like they didn't see. This is why I was saying this yesterday. It almost sounds like they didn't want her to be found, because then they said, "Okay, we found her. Okay, everyone, mind your own business. We got this."
Yeah,
Dude,
well,
say
then why
thank
be
you,
on
AWP.
TV saying, help us find us, everyone around the world, help us find her, help us find her. Okay, we help you find her, and now you want us to shut the fuck up when we see all these fucking loopholes?
Do you think it was maybe Ryan Upchurch's kind of fiasco that created this bad
I
press
think
on the
Ryan
internet?
I think Ryan Upchurch just brought light to the subject so it wouldn't go disappear quickly.
Yeah.
I think
he's
he is definitely
eccentric,
admitted
but
that
I like that he thinks outside the box.
Yes, and he has nothing to gain from this except for finding a girl. Like, he sent the 100,000 to AWP. He's admitted that Kiely was real. So, I wish he would stick to music, because I'm thinking he's losing fans. And he is way out there and thinking outside the box, but I think he's the one that's made YouTube blow up and stay on this case where the cops didn't want it. And, he could do a lot of good with this platform if he was there and knew the truth, and all that shit. But he's not there.
I call him a true conspiracy theorist, but I think I mean, it's probably the last thing I'm going to say about him, because the last thing I need is for him to make a video about something I said. Because Daddy loved doing that shit. But it's like, I like his conspiracy side, because I feel like that's how I am too. I question everything, and I'm like, well, what if this is just a psyop thing? What if this is Illuminati and Masonry? Like yesterday we were talking about like the Freemasons and stuff.
Before I met or found Ryan Upchurch online, I've been in conspiracy ever since I watched 9/11 on TV, and it was different. Everybody's like, oh no, it's different angles. So I used to write down the buildings, and then within 2 weeks they had synced all their news up. So I turned my TV off in 2011. So I'm totally conspiracy theorist on all kinds of stuff. And then I found Ryan Upchurch. So I'm totally a fangirl for Ryan Upchurch. But he is just trying to invest speculation, just like you are and I are right now. He just has like 3 million followers, and I have like 2, and you have like, I don't know, 100. So,
but
he's just bigger.
It would be fine if he didn't say, for all you true crime YouTubers. Like, he's like making fun of us, but then he's just on every true crime panel. I'm like, bro, are you just being?
Oh man, he's on that panel pressing buttons and pushing buttons. Man, it's been great entertainment. As far as, I wish it wasn't a 16-year-old girl involved, but he's putting pressure on getting what the truth is for the 16-year-old girl too. So he's like playing chess with a bunch of people playing checkers, but he's not there to move his pieces right.
Yeah, but
he would figure it out if he was a Truckee resident. It would have already been solved. You know what I mean?
I respect the dude, just because anybody that goes on YouTube and puts himself out there like that, it's just.
And he puts his money where his mouth is. If the YouTuber is asking the right questions instead of just being, a total dumb butt, he's donated $100 to like so many different channels I've seen him on, and watched his expression when he watches another YouTuber on panel mess up. He'll get his earbuds off, or he'll write it down, or he'll get on the phone with somebody or something right then, and be like, "Who is this person? Who is this person?"
He's like this. He's like,
yeah, he'll take
crazy
it off
ass
and write it
motherfucker.
down. Yeah, but if it weren't for him, I just don't think the light would have been brought up so big, and this case would already be forgotten. So big ups on that. But
Becky
I wish
Reinheimer says it wasn't a love fest; it was a drug and drinking fest. See, look, because
Such a personal and grieve in our own ways.
What does that mean when
We'll
you grieve in our own
laugh,
ways?
dance,
Okay.
share stories, songs, and poetry, or maybe we'll cry in a corner or at the podium.
We'll cry in the corner at a podium, she says as
she
she
said
giggles.
maybe. She said maybe we will cry. Maybe.
Maybe we'll cry in a corner
Sorry.
or at ways. We'll laugh, dance, share stories, songs, and poetry, or maybe we'll cry in a corner or at the podium. It's all okay. We'll remember and we'll create new memories as we all learn how to move forward in a world where we miss her. We are so blessed to be able to miss her together.
It's just this togetherness stuff. I don't know. It's weird, but I don't know. I'm a cynical person, I guess, at this point.
That's okay. I agree with you totally 100%. I'm right there. I'm supporting you all the way on your thoughts. You be as cynical as you want.
Yeah, but that kind of makes you an a-hole.
And to walk
Me and my community be looking for Zeus for months.
You're what?
We wouldn't be on no. Me and my community be looking like we all like looked for my dog.
Yeah.
I mean, just oh my god, like so we didn't put up fake pictures with double teeth and stuff and throw parties when we couldn't find, like, it just we were out there. I was crying. I was up, and this is a dog,
right?
You know, if it was my daughter, my granddaughter right now, or my shoot, I would not be telling YouTubers back off. If it weren't for YouTubers blowing up the case, AWP wouldn't be involved. I mean, just be cynical, girl. Be cynical. It's your channel.
Yeah, right.
You do you. Your rules. You're the
way that
control.
I try.
Has brought everyone together, even in death, is a legacy that I will cherish forever. I'm hearing stories about people wanting to be nicer to each other in her memory. Kiely's.
You think so? There are people out there saying, you know what? I'm going to be nicer to this person because Kiely died. So that shows me I need to be nicer. Well, this is what she's talking about. Like, you're not talking about like, thank God AWP found my daughter. Thank you for everybody that donated to the GoFundMe. Thank you to everybody that I don't know.
She's like, don't on the media get off our asses, but yet you invite the media there to record this poem that you're reading to us.
Well, yeah, right.
What?
She wrote it.
Dear friend recently told her mom that before all of this happened, she thought the word community had no real meaning, that it didn't really exist. But after Kiely went missing, the way our community showed up in full force showed her that it in fact is so very real and so powerful. That kind of
she says that while this person in the cape has been going around this whole party. It's like, what kind of party is this?
Chat. I'm sorry, I can't read chat.
No. The video, in the video, you see that lady in the back with her cape.
And
I didn't even
so powerful. That kind of impact on our teens gives me hope. The demonstration of strength and togetherness, and the way that they have an army of supporters standing behind them will carry them far as they enter adulthood. We would like to thank everyone who has come together to support us in
and also AWP who found your child.
We hope will be the most difficult time of our lives. There's no way that we'll be able to ever return the kindness, generosity, and compassion that has been extended to us over the last month, but we will live the rest of our lives trying, and in that trying, Kiely will be with us, reminding us to be kind, laugh, and sing.
Okay, I don't know. Hold on. I can't listen to this. It's hard. Hold on. Look, this video is from a week after she went missing. Look how similar they are. This lady almost reminds me of her mom. Look how she speaks.
Country for Kiely awareness concert at Truckee Regional Park was held exactly 1 week since 16-year-old Kiely Rodni was last seen.
They say a song is twice as loud as a prayer.
The event brought members of the community together to share their love for Kiely, to say thanks to all those who have searched tirelessly for her, and to show support for her family. Many wore white in solidarity.
We feel like hopefully this will just help draw her here.
I increased it as much as I could.
Know, at least from wherever she is, that we're here and we're helping her look for her.
Kiely was at a party with around 300 people last Friday night and early Saturday morning at the Prosser family campground. She never made it back to her parents' home in Truckee. Her car is missing and her phone turned off.
We are continuing every effort and every lead possible.
At a press conference, members of law enforcement said they are expanding their search. They have received more than 1,000 tips, including video from that party. They shared an image of Kiely at a Truckee business just out.
So they have video of the party. I don't think they have video of her at the party.
No, they don't have video of the parties. They don't have video of the parties, but I'm like watching these green shirt cops.
Yeah.
I haven't really watched the news much. Like I said, I turned off the TV in 2011.
Well,
or 2001, 9/11, 2001. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, a year. Well, we just had September 11 happen, at least here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and see, this is the other thing I have a problem with. Do they actually have video of her or picture? Do they actually confirm she was at the party, or is the only thing that confirms her being at the party is that ping?
So far, all I can find is the ping that confirms her being at the party. There is a picture where there's a CRV maybe in the background, but I can't tell.
That's just some YouTuber like zooming in a lot and saying, "Hey, this looks like the Honda, right?"
Yeah, I'm gonna get coffee. I'll be right back.
No worries. This one is better. Green shirts are rangers in California. Yes, it's all about hugs and rainbows with these people.
Hours before she disappeared, as well as a picture of the hoodie she was wearing.
So they have a picture of the hoodie she was wearing. Do they not have a picture of her wearing this hoodie? Park Rangers. Yes, Park Rangers. And then they have a picture of a car that's from when it snowed. But everybody was going to her car at that party. They were drinking in her car. There are no pictures of anything. You can blur out the faces of the kids that were there. You don't have to show their faces if that's why you're not releasing these pictures.
There was a lot of video at the party. We've done a really good job of trying to collect that, as much of that as possible. That obviously takes time to review.
I guess the eyes that I look at this with are that the friends had something to do with the foul play. The friends had something to do with what happened that night. Sammy says that she last spoke to her, or she saw her at 12:25, 12:26. The phone stopped pinging at 12:33. The last pin was at 12:33, sorry. Tell me why it's Sammy's leading the search and rescue here at the beginning.
View.
On the father.
She was always singing in the car, singing all the time, singing everything.
This is a week after this girl went missing, and her friends are just smiling. Everything is good.
Instagram show her playing instruments and singing with her grandfather.
She was always singing in the car, singing all the time, singing everything.
Community members have been holding search parties and teen-to-teen meetups to try to get information about who Kiely was last with. Hundreds of law enforcement personnel from several different agencies, including the FBI, have been assigned to the case. There's a dive team searching.
There it is. Hasty Team Rescue. There it is. That's what I wanted to see. So it was Hasty Team Rescue and Placer County Sheriff. That's their boat. But Hasty Team was the organization. So, Where are they based off of? I can find a YouTube thing. Search and rescue. So Hasty team, Washoe. It's a Reno. It's in Reno. This place is in Reno. Washoe County, that's in Reno. So they had a rescue team from Reno come in? Is that what that was? I'm looking it up. You guys could Google it too if you wanted to. His team, as its name suggests, can cover greater distances due to their speed and lightweight equipment by searching while running. They are deployed along tracks and other line features. That's what you see on the screen, right? It says Hasty Team. Wait, so it was Washoe County Sheriff's Hasty Team that went and searched for Kiely. Yep, that's who that is. There it is. I found it. That's almost right. Right. This is, look at where they're posted.
Yeah, but this was weeks later when they came back out because they had called off the search after 2 weeks, and then AWP came out.
Yeah, but so these Hasty Team was there before AWP.
But this is when they're pulling out the car, right?
No, this is when they were searching. Look, listen.
Holy shit.
Check it out.
Enforcement personnel.
I'm seeing everything.
Community members.
This is the day.
So who runs those red shirt people?
That's
who runs the red shirt?
It's the Hasty Team. It's Washoe County. It's a county from Reno. It's a Reno organization. So but what the video you're seeing right now is 7 days after she went missing, when they were having their day of music. Look at all these people, like super happy, like they're chilling, whatever. But look, so this is from that day.
Members have been holding search parties and teen-to-teen meetups to try to get information about who Kiely was last with. Hundreds of law enforcement personnel from several different agencies, including the FBI, have been assigned to the case. There's a dive team searching waterways in the area. There's air support, canine.
That dive team is Washoe County.
Dive team searching.
Hasty Team, right there. Hold on.
Several different agencies.
And let me see if I can pause it. I'm tired of her voice. Hasty Team, search and rescue. See if I can log in here. Someone said that I was like good at finding stuff. Yeah, whatever. Maybe I am. It looks like they were like close to where they found Kiely.
Is that the boat ramp?
It looks like a boat ramp. I don't know if it's the same one that they found her on.
Yeah, her car didn't go off the boat ramp.
Let's see. There we go. So let me share this. This is the this is that. So this is who was there helping.
Kiely's car didn't go off the boat ramp. Kiely's car didn't go off a boat ramp.
What do you mean?
She was on the other side. There was some rough terrain and then went down the steep hill.
Right. But again, if they're base camping along the shore, don't you think they would have searched the shoreline first around where the party was, you know?
What section were they allowed to search? Because they took AWP, said don't search that area, and they searched that area and found it. So you got to watch who's controlling the red shirt team.
Yeah.
From Reno. What is that? The other side of the lake that touches Nevada? I mean, what's going on? Is it California or Nevada here? Hello.
Yeah. Remember the kids went to Reno. What is this?
Yeah, the case kept going from back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Mm-hmm. But this is their Facebook. I think I'm allowed to post her Facebook. They don't post anything about Kiely though. This is their Facebook. I mean, they posted on July the 13th, and then they didn't post again until August the 22nd. So yeah, okay, maybe they're like in that time in between they were looking for her, but they don't post anything there, and then they post every day after that.
Suspect as can be. Who's controlling that Facebook? Who's controlling the Washoe County Sheriff Hasty team?
Well, I don't.
Who's controlling them?
Just doesn't really. I can go to the about section, but it's just a nonprofit organization. The Washoe County Sheriff's Hasty Team is a technical search and rescue team located in Reno, Sparks, Nevada, that is comprised of non-paid professionals who are dedicated to helping others in our community and the surrounding region when they need it most.
So they were probably told not to look in certain areas. It's already been cleared. Just AWP goes where the last ping is.
Yes.
The Washoe County Sheriff will probably listen to the other sheriff.
Yeah, AWP they said, remember they said, which was like the super cool thing that they said, if we haven't searched it, then it hasn't been searched.
Exactly, because they're not working with any of these police teams.
Exactly. Which I thought was
And
amazing.
Who was around when AWP was there? Who shoot off AWP right away?
Nobody was around them.
There was police at the scene when AWP was there. No?
No, they called.
Then who pulled out the car? Who pulled out the car?
Cops came after the fact.
Who pulled out the car? Which team?
Well, it was. I'm assuming it was the Truckee people.
Placer County or Nevada?
Placer County. Here, check it out. Here we go. So I used to think that they pulled her from there, but I was wrong. It was actually from here.
I thought it was more at the top. Go up above Prosser Lake Reservoir Boat launch ramp. Okay, see that inlet coming out? I thought it was somewhere in there.
So did I.
Southwest a little bit.
So did I. But no, it was actually here.
Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Okay. I'm not good at maps or any of this other stuff, but I just wonder who's controlling who, and nobody was controlling AWP except for the police said, don't search here. They didn't listen. They said, get out of here now. They did listen. If you popped up out of the water where they told you not to look and you look around and you see all these police staring at you and they tell you to get out of Dodge, heck yeah, I'm getting out of Dodge.
Yeah, but that makes sense though, because it's not excuse me.
They just do the finding and the how and the why. They're getting the hell out before they're how and why later.
The Prosser Lake Reservoir boat launch ramp is up here, but it may see even here, this area where they did find her. I mean, look how it's not really in the reservoir. It's like in a little channel outside the reservoir. You know what I mean?
I just can't. I wish I could be a sleuth and remember maps and stuff better detailed, because I've just been watching body languages and who's in what chat and all this stuff and what they're saying and just all kinds of craziness.
And so she's found right here. If I want to do a place mark here, right there. Sure. And then so it's there, and then you look at Boca. Boca Reservoir, which is where that truck driver guy said that he saw them around. Or the tow truck guy in this area. So
Yeah, and he said he had cams and he turned them in. So who's arrested?
nobody right now. But they would have had to take this road here, go all the way here, and then go into what? Prosser Creek? Or Truckee. I mean, you could go on, you could still get on the freeway, but then you have to get down. How do you get to around? It's not a straight drive on the way back. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. I'm sorry. But look, here's Reno, just so you know. There's Reno. And so it's this straight shot, Highway 80, that goes through. This is where they found her here. Boca, and then her and AWP was going to go to Boca first. Well, Boca was already on their list to search because they look for reservoirs or bodies of water around where
Yeah, like a 10-mile radius or something, or 100-mile. I can't remember.
Yeah,
but yeah, Boca was on their list, but
But
where they found the car was their first thing until tow truck guy
right
seemed verified.
It was tow truck guy that said, "Oh, go to Boca," or like he found them. Like it was just so weird. It's like the truck driver guy knew that AWP was coming.
I have two theories about tow truck guy.
Go for it.
All right, so one theory is he saw Kate and Nate, and the body was in the back, and they were trying to hide him from seeing the back and trying to get DNA all over the car.
Yeah.
Or it could have been Kiely scared for her life trying to show a sign. But the video will never come out because it's going to be known as an accident. So
I don't think it was Kiely that he saw. I think he saw Jagger and Kate.
Jagger's hair's too long from what he described. He said it came out of his hat just a little bit. Jagger's hair comes out of his head all the way to his shoulders.
I don't know what that guy means by a little bit.
If you watch the interview, he points a little bit, just a little bit, like right above the ear or whatever, right there at the ear, the top of your ear. And Jagger's all the way down to the shoulder.
Autumn says, "Is that a thumbnail from the celebration of life?" No, it's from the Day of Music. The thumbnail that I put up for this video, it's from the Day of Music. The Day of Music happened 7 days after she was reported missing. And I put that up there because I thought it was strange. Look, I'm going to play it again because some people came in and... Sorry. Dealing with these other things. Okay. You can't see that stuff in the chat, can you, anymore? It looks so similar. That's what I'm saying, Autumn. That's what I'm saying. It's so weird. Okay, you're getting me, Autumn. It's so weird. They had a celebration of life and then a Day of Music. The Day of Music happened 7 days after she went missing. And then the celebration of life happened like after they found her. And to me, it's like the same freaking party. It's just like this party situation. It is weird. Look, do you mind if I show it again, Crazy Purple?
Go ahead. I'm all with you on this. It's your channel. I'm here to join you.
I appreciate you. So this is,
and that sometimes.
So that is from the celebration of life. Let's see. Let me find it. I have so many things open.
And I'll be able to watch that Cape lady now that I know about it.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Especially in California, it is weird. Autumn, and welcome. I would not say Jagger's hair is long by young adult standards, and especially in California. Where's it?
It's the way the tow truck driver described it. It was he pointed to like the top of the ear, like right there, and Jagger's hair goes way past his earlobe.
Yeah, but he described his hat to the T, though.
Everybody around there wears his hats.
Oh, I don't know that. I'm not from there, so you're probably right. Oh, here we go.
Well, everybody around here wears Virginia Tech hats. So everybody in Virginia Tech wearing a Virginia Tech hat with brown hair. I mean, come on. So it's sort of like that up there, I guess.
Got you.
They just wear a different team.
Organizers of a concert hope their gathering in Truckee today spreads hope for Kiely Rodni's return. The 16-year-old has been missing for a week now after attending a large party. KTVU's Alyssa Harrington joins us live from the newsroom with the details of what investigators are saying today about the case and the show of support for her family.
Christina, friends say that Kiely loved music, and this was a way to honor her and come together.
Okay, did you hear that? So again, this is 7 days after she went missing. And even the newscast reporter is saying, Kiely loved music. So this is a way to honor her.
Honor her, yeah.
So
I
this is what I thought this was weird. I mean, do they already know she's deceased? And they're kind of doing this as a memorial for her, but they don't want to say it out loud?
Or cover up or something. I have no idea. We'll never know because they're going to label it accident.
But listen to this. Listen to the verbiage.
A day of music with a message of hope. The Country for Kiely awareness concert at Truckee Regional Park was held exactly 1 week since 16-year-old Kiely Rodni was last seen.
Look at those teeth. Look at those teeth.
What do you mean?
Look at Kiely. If you rewind it like 2 seconds, Kiely's teeth on that picture. Nope, you're rewound too much.
Okay, well, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Right. Oh, it's after this. It's right after this. Look at Kiely's teeth. Look at that. What is that? What is that? That's not braces.
I can't
tell.
That's
2 teeth overlaid.
I can't tell. You're really good at. I cannot see that.
That her teeth look so messed up. Okay, I had braces. My daughter had braces. We had retainers. We had rubber bands from top to bottom. They're all different. Those are some weird looking teeth right there in that picture. Like a set goes up in the gums, like she has 2 sets, like they overlay her.
It's hard to tell for me anyway, but I have seen videos where people talk about that. So I know what you mean. Or I know why you're saying that. But I can't see it. But it does look weird.
It's not the only picture. There's like several like that.
A turkey raider. Coming out ahead on sides, yeah. Her teeth are doubled. Okay, so you guys are kind of like on the same team about that. Okay.
Rodni was last seen.
They say a song is twice as loud as a prayer.
The event brought members of the...
They say that a song is twice as loud as a prayer, but who are they praying to? I mean, okay, I'm not going to get into that. That's not even what I mean. Never mind, I'm taking that back. I'm saying, are they praying to God that like bring our baby home, or are they just praying to Kiely's soul because they think she's already dead?
Community together to share their love for Kiely, to say thanks to all those who have searched tirelessly for her, and to show support for her family. Many wore white in solidarity.
We feel like hopefully this will just help draw her here, or know, at least from wherever she is, that we're here and we're helping her look for her.
Kiely was at a party with around 300 people last Friday night and early Saturday morning.
Megs was the only one that looked sad at that.
What was that?
At that whole thing with the beginning, Megs was the only one that looked sad in those pictures. I think Meg knows something. That's why she left 10 minutes into the party, too. She's sad her best friend's gone. She's sad this is happening. She's the only one that looked sad at that week after missing party that they just had.
Do you think she kind of did this whole like save herself kind of situation?
I think she found out there was stuff weird at the party and she wanted to go and Kiely didn't, and she's just sad that she left Kiely there and was actually friends with Kiely.
I think Mags and Kate were the only ones that were actual friends with her.
I don't know about Kate. I think Kate was definitely jealous.
Like wanted Jagger
to herself.
You guys know how this teen drama happens.
Yeah, and I think Jagger really wanted Kiely back because he messed up on something, I don't know, cheated or something in his life isn't good, that Kiely was on the same wavelength. And he was trying to get back with her, but Kiely's a sweet girl, so she continued being friends so he wouldn't commit suicide or go off the deep end. And I think Kate lured Jagger to Reno to look because that's the only way she could get him by himself finally. I think Kate knows something. all the kids and those parents and stuff, they're all related to the cops. So one of the police officers, the chief of police, like the coroner, and the other, he's got 4 jobs in the town. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy up there. This is just a crazy, crazy case.
I'm not gonna say that I know, or that's what I was saying. Like, it just feels like that we're all talking about high school love drama. Like, oh, so and so was dating them, and now they're not dating anymore, but they're friends. And like, look at, I feel like I'm in high school all over again talking about this kind of stuff because. But I listened to high school kids. Yes, I was muted, Autumn. I listened to high school kids talk a lot, and this is the kind of stuff that happens with them too. They change their partners as often as they change their socks, honestly. But Kiely was like the youngest one of them all. Sorry, Autumn. I was trying to play it cool and not act like I knew I was muted. And so I just pressed unmute and I was like, oh, what? And I literally repeated myself twice. But you called me out. So, yes. I do think Kiely dumped him though. I think she wanted to get the hell out of Truckee, if you want to ask my honest opinion. She was trying to be a 3-year grad. She was like, F this place, I want to leave. Because
Yes.
I mean, come on, like, why not? I mean, she had a great life, right?
Yes.
Her family had a lodge there. They have money.
She'd been working for a year and a half. She graduated,
Yeah.
and she didn't even go to their school.
She wanted to get
She
the
got
hell out
talked
of.
into Yep, and she got talked into going to that party, and she
Yep.
should have left with Megs. And Megs is the only one sad in this video that you're playing right now. So
Yep.
7 days later, missing. Megs is
Kiely-
the only one I saw sad.
Kiely wanted to get the hell out of Dodge, dude. She didn't want to be in this place anymore. I don't think so. She's like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to be. These people are weird. That's what I think. And Jack, I don't know. There's something weird going on with Jagger and Kate. I could go on about this forever, bro. I know because my grandson was murdered on county property. What? Hold on. Cherokee Raider, if it was foul play, it is county property, and the county holds some accountability. Really, Cherokee? And then Cherokee said, I know because my grandson was murdered. I'm so sorry. I think he did tell us that the other day, and I was insensitive and didn't really pay attention to that comment, but that's awful. Did you guys,
so sorry. My gosh.
did you guys find resolution to this, or is this an ongoing thing? Hey, Blondie. That's awful. He was murdered. Damn. That's not cool. What? He was 2 years old? What? And so what, the county is responsible? Saying they got this and worried about the other kids saying something they get dragged for. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Well, you don't have to tell us right now or in detail what happened. I mean, absolutely not. But that's awful. I hope you have some resolution to this, but that's awful. Blondie is here. Crazy purple.
I'm turning on my phone so I can read chat.
What was that?
I'm going to turn on chat on my phone so I can read it because I can't read anything y'all are reading and saying.
Oh, I read it off my phone too. I will definitely look that up, Cherokee. For sure.
She never made it back to her parents' home in Truckee. Her car is missing and her phone turned off.
We are continuing every effort and every lead possible.
At a press conference, members of law enforcement said they are expanding their search. They have received more than 1,000 tips, including video from that party. They shared an image of Kiely at a Truckee business just
Video at the party that is possible.
Kiely Rodni Instagram.
I'm seeing everything.
Last with hundreds of law enforcement ways in the area.
No, hold
There's
on. This
air
is not the
support,
celebration. This is not the celebration one. Hold on. That's not the one I was trying to share with you guys. It was this one that for some reason doesn't want to share video. Okay, one more time I'm going to share it and then, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me See, it's this one that doesn't want to. There we go.
Of a
There we go.
concert. Hope they're
week since
from wherever she is that we're
she never made it back. They have received more than
that as much
Where
of
was
that as
this one?
possible.
all the time singing everything.
Community members have been holding enforcement personnel. There's air support.
Her songs, and we are playing things that we hope she can hear so she knows that we're going to find her soon.
That was weird. We're playing things that she can hear so she knows we're going to find her soon.
Hold on, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so Cherokee, first of all, I'm sorry for your loss. And I don't know how long ago it was, but are you saying you still haven't found closure?
They haven't.
See, wouldn't you want YouTube blowing up, even with conspiracy theories, to find out what happened to your grandson?
Yeah. He was placed in the care of someone we did not know by my daughter's best friend while she was babysitting, and that person left him on near a railroad track by the highway.
How long ago was this, Cherokee? How long ago was this?
So
how
she
long ago was
the
this?
drugs, and he crawled across to find her as a. No, dude, are you serious?
How long ago was this, Cherokee?
I'm literally gonna cry for you right now. They never. No, they gave her. They gave her probation.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh my God, terrible.
That is
I'm so
horrible.
sorry, Cherokee.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but wow. But
hugs for Cherokee.
Yeah, for real. Honestly. Wow, that's not fair. Wow, dude. And I thank you for sharing that with us. And I wish I could hug you right now. I'm glad you felt comfortable enough to talk about. Yeah, I agree. Thank you. Thank you. But that girl. Is it because she had a drug problem or something that they just gave her probation 18 years ago?
Yeah, 18 years ago, and
Wow.
still tore up about this. But after a month, Kylie's mom is smiling on TV, having the news people there saying, hey, stop talking about us. Why invite the news people to talk about it, but tell us not to talk about it? But here we've got somebody that had somebody in their life for 2 years, 18 years still shaking, 18 years still shaking. And this mom had somebody for 17 years and a month smiling and telling us to stop.
Yeah, I mean, well, see,
Cherokee says she never talks about it.
Yeah.
And this Kiely mom can talk about it in a month.
Well, she's talking about it because she has the news people in her face. I mean, like, I don't know if that's different.
She brought the news people there?
I think Blondie says, I think her mom's comments were directed at certain creators, not all of them. I think so too. Because there are people out there that actually are just trying to have a conversation about it. Like discussions. But there are, you know, the creators I'm talking about that are just kind of, I mean, everyone can do what they want on YouTube, but when they start saying, when you have that big of a platform and you just start saying things that are kind of like out of the park with that kind of following, I mean, you're kind of, that's a recipe waiting. That's a bad recipe, I think.
I've seen other channels with a big following using some stuff that's fake too. So they don't know. They don't know. None of us will know. If we all band together, we'll all figure this out. And we're not going to keep quiet. That's why it's still publicized. They don't want it public. At least the mom don't.
Well,
Dad and granddad seem upset.
See, this is the thing. If it was a party that happened at Truckee often, then you know, and if it's a small community, community, you know that the children that were there are children of law enforcement, educators, preachers, just people that work for the community. I mean, so of course they're going to protect their own children. Could you ask for anything else from parents but to protect their own children? So I get it why people didn't come forward, but at the same time, one child out of a party of
Dang.
200, 300 people went missing, just one person. And I looked it up. This doesn't happen at this reservoir very often.
Cherokee said that we had Inside Edition there and it made nationwide headlines.
I gotta check it out. I will check it out. Cherokee, if you ever just want to like talk about it, I'm here for you. I'm not gonna play that kind of stuff here, but if you ever want to talk,
Cherokee, did you talk to Inside Edition?
that's crazy. Did she have Ellie family or something? Who had Ellie family? But okay, look.
Cherokee, did you talk to Inside Edition with the poem?
Oh, so Crazy Purple is trying to ask, did you do this kind of thing that Kylie's mom did?
Yeah, did you talk to Inside Edition and
did you
read
tell
off
people
poems?
people to bug off?
I mean, she's still shaking after 18 years and can't even talk about it. But this mom of Kiely can talk about it and have 2 celebrations. It's just weird.
It is weird. I don't know. Yeah, hey UFC Frog. UFC Frog, yes. And I don't even know. I just feel really bad. Man, I don't know.
Yes,
your daughter did. Okay. Cherokee, I hope that the next time I go live, you're here because, and yes, Blondie said, thank you or I'm so glad you allowed us on your journey. I really kind of want to continue this conversation with you, but for me, it's
not publicly.
Yeah. And it's also late, so I'm going to end this live now, but I don't want you to take it as me being rude because you just told us some big things, but I don't know what to say.
I hope you can talk about it with somebody so you can feel better. But after 18 years, she couldn't even talk about it. That's crazy.
I put my
daughter
email in the
spoke about
chat.
how we felt.
I put my email in the chat just in case.
Cherokee, wow.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Wow. Yeah, you guys did not get justice at all. Honestly, you didn't. But I mean, it's like you can't get that back. You can't get that back. I mean, I lost a niece and she was 1, and nothing can bring them back. The mistakes of other people and how they're punished or if not punished, I don't think it'll matter. It's just our babies will not be brought back. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just sorry, y'all. The girl she was put in protective custody. No mames, dude. Really? They protected her? Okay, I'm upset.
Yeah, they said that her grandson, she said that her grandson was placed in the care of someone they didn't know by her daughter's best friend while she was babysitting. And that person left him near the railroad track by the highway.
That's messed
but her
up,
daughter,
bro.
Yeah, geez, gosh, I'm so sorry, Cherokee.
Hey, Joan. That's messed up, y'all. Cherokee, please be here next time we go live. Please. Okay. We need to continue this conversation. But I need to end this because I have to work in the morning.
Well, thank you teaching me how to do this technical stuff. I'm gonna hop on some more panels now.
Do it, girl. Cherokee, I love you. Sending you lots of hugs.
Yeah, lots of hugs, Cherokee.
I'm gonna look it up after this. Joan, thank you for being here, and everybody else, Blondie and all our new friends, Crazy Purple, for putting up with me, Matt.
Yeah,
And
thank you for putting up with me.
Autumn
Hope to see
Renee.
y'all next time.
We will see each other again soon. And y'all just be careful and take care of each other. I'll see you all later.